Hello students, my name is Abhay Nath Thakur. Today we are going to read Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. This is a famous poem written by Adriana Rich. She was an American poetess. She was a feminist. She was involved in many contemporary women's movements. This poem addresses the constraints of married life a woman experiences. Now, coming straight away to the poem. The poem is in 3 stanzas. The first stanza is about the tigers which Aunt Jennifer has created. The second stanza is about Aunt Jennifer herself. And the third stanza is about Aunt Jennifer as well as the tigers which she has embroidered. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen. The tigers which Aunt Jennifer has created are walking freely across a screen. Prance is walk freely. Bright topaz denizens of a world of green. Denizens are the natural inhabitants of a particular place. Tigers are denizens. They are bright, and topaz is a very costly stone. Tigers are the denizens of a world of green. World of green is the world before, is the natural world. It can also be described as the world before the fall of man. In the so-called process of human development, man started dominating and the world became a male-dominated world where women suffered. Aunt Jennifer was never treated as a denizen. She was never treated as a bright topaz denizen. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. The tigers which Aunt Jennifer has created are not scared of the men beneath the tree. They are not living in a male-dominated society, but Aunt Jennifer is scared of the men and the male-dominated, the patriarchal society in which she is living. They pace in sleek, chivalric certainty. Sleek is elegant, chivalric is grand, and certainty shows the confidence in the movement. The tigers move with certainty. The tigers are elegant. The tigers are sleek. The tigers are chivalric. But Aunt Jennifer, she is finding it very difficult to move with certainty. Now, coming to the second stanza, it is about Aunt Jennifer herself. The first stanza is in contrast with the second stanza. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. Look at the use of the word fluttering. Aunt Jennifer's fingers are fluttering. Ivory needle is so light, and she is finding it difficult even to carry that. Compare this word fluttering with the words used to describe tigers in the first stanza. Aunt Jennifer's predicament and the description of the tigers embroidered on the screen. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band. This massive weight is the responsibilities that marriage brings. Responsibilities are not bad, but when man invented the institution of marriage, men and women were considered as equal partners. Responsibilities are meant to be shared. But here it is not so, and Aunt Jennifer is finding herself trapped in the responsibilities of married life. Sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hands. Now in the third stanza, Aunt Jennifer is dead. However, the problem that she represents doesn't come to an end because Aunt Jennifer is dead. Her terrified hands in the grave shows that the problem has not come to an end. Still ringed with ordeals. Ordeals are experiences which are very difficult ring is something from which it is very difficult to come out. And look at the use of the word mastered by. Marriage, as I told you, is an institution where men and women share responsibilities equally. It is not a master-slave relationship, but the male-dominated society, the patriarchal approach has made marriage a master-slave relationship. It has converted it into it, and Aunt Jennifer is suffering because of this. The tigers in the panel, on the other hand, the tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. On the other hand are the tigers. They go on prancing, they are walking freely, and they are so proud. Aunt Jennifer was not proud. She lacked that self-respect. She was not given that self-respect by the male-dominated society. And the tigers are unafraid. But Aunt Jennifer was afraid. She was scared. Now, dear students, you will have to read the poem again and again and form an opinion about it. What you think about the poem is the poem for you. Please read the poem again and again and try to write down a summary of it. This will help you to answer questions asked in the examination. Thank you.